Okay, so we have the Padres pissed off at somebody for breaking an unwritten rule. Just last year, I know it's different managers. Now we have Bob Melvin. Last year we had Tingler, but just not very long ago we had Tatis swinging 3-0 and hitting a grand slam, and that whole mess. And so now let's fast forward to here. We've got Giants Padres, and we've got the Giants absolutely laying the smackdown on the Padres. They're up by 9. It's the 6th inning, I believe, and the Giants decide to go for a bunt, and we get a bunt base hit. And Bob Melvin is not very happy, manager of the Padres. It's an unwritten rule, right? We don't bunt. This is the unwritten rule that you don't bunt when you're up by that many runs, okay? And so you can see Gabe Kapler go over to him. Even the announcers are like, you don't do that, right? Gabe's going over, telling him you don't do that in this situation. Not so fast, my friend. Gabe was not saying that. After the game, they talked to Gabe about it. They asked him in the interview, and he comes straight out and says basically, no, like we didn't even consider that. Like, we're not emotional about it. But we do not believe, like he says, he understands the unwritten rules, right? He understands the unwritten rules, but that had no factor in this decision. Let's play what he said real quick, and then let's chat about it.
No, there's no explanation required, right? Our goal is to try to win every at bat. Our goal is to try to, throw a ton of strikes. Like, that doesn't change if it's the 3rd inning, the 5th inning, and it doesn't really change with the score. We're not trying to like run the score up on anybody. We're not trying to embarrass anybody. We're not trying to disrespect the game. I'm fully aware of what the sort of unwritten rules are. We just don't think they apply here. We think the most important thing for us is to try to win the series, and sometimes even win beyond the series. So oftentimes that means trying to see as many relievers as possible and make as few outs as possible. That also means to try to stay out of force plays. This is completely unemotional thing for us. It's just a strategy to try to score as many runs as possible and see as many of their pitchers as possible.
And so first off, I really like Gabe Kapler. I just think he's a smart guy. I like the Giants. I think the Giants are willing to do things. They're willing to go against conventional wisdom. They're willing to go against things that have always been done. They're willing to push the envelope. So I like that there's a lot of thought behind everything they do. They seem to be doing everything for a specific reason, from the way they prepare their players. I've done a lot of research and talked to a lot of people about the way that they train players. They're on the forefront of a lot of things that go on as far as player development, not just in the minor leagues, but in the major leagues. And so this is clearly another aspect, and this is part of their culture, their team culture. You can feel it, you can hear it and feel it when you hear Gabe talk. But he specifically has told his players clearly that they're playing to win. We talk a lot about winning each pitch, right? One pitch at a time, win this pitch. And he's sending a very similar message. It doesn't matter if they're down by a lot or if they're up by a lot. They're going to continue to play the game as hard as they can, and they're going to play the game to win the game. And they're not doing it to disrespect the other team. They're not trying to run up the score. They're just trying to play the game. And I will say that it is very hard to just switch things on and off. You can't just say, hey, guys, we're going to play now. Hey, guys, we're not going to play now. But now we're going to play, but now we're not going to play, right? And so it makes it much easier if you just stay at a consistent level and say, this is how we play the game. These are our expectations. This is what we expect from you as players. This is how we play the game. We all understand exactly how we're going to play it, and now we go do it. And there's no confusion. Right? Well, you don't have players saying, am I supposed to do that now? Or, I'm not sure. Let me go ask. And so we just play the game the way we play the game. Okay? And I've talked about this before. I think especially at the major league level, right? If this is little league, that's one thing. But at the major league level, in my opinion, especially now that I've been away from the game for a little bit, and you kind of get brainwashed back when I was playing by some managers that will say, I was told, like, there's unwritten rule. You don't bunt there, right? I've been told that. But I do think now, like, it's the major leagues, right? Everyone's big boys. And, if you're embarrassed because you lose by 10 runs, 11 runs, there's something wrong. No, you shouldn't be embarrassed. A guy bunting up by a lot shouldn't embarrass you, right? Everyone's an adult. Everyone's getting paid a lot of money to play. If you don't like it, you have an opportunity tomorrow to play them again. All right. So that's one thing. But here's another few things that I really like about the philosophy that Gabe is using with his players. And one thing that I haven't technically really thought about when it comes to unwritten rules, but he brings up a great point, is he says that they're not just playing, to win this game, but they're playing to win other games in the series, and they're playing to win games beyond this series, which makes total sense, right? So we're not going to give in and give up because we're up by 9 runs. We're going to continue to try to get on base. We're going to continue to try to play our game, because if we're able to get on base, well, now maybe the Padres have to go to another pitcher, right? Maybe they have to burn another pitcher in their pen, which helps them the next game because now that pitcher's not available. And that might affect the Padres down the road, right? And so everything that happens will change how the Padres and the Giants play games going forward. And so you're in the same division, you're competing with each other. And if you're able to knock that pitcher out and go to another pitcher, well, again, it might help you in the next game, but then it might also hurt the Padres down the road against other teams. And so I think overall, I really like the message of we play the game hard, we play the game a certain way, and we're not meaning to disrespect anyone, but this is how we're going to play it. This is how we've taught it. We believe that this will help us in not only this game, but in the next game and in future games and in future series. And so that's our plan. That's the culture that we've built. And that's the way we play the game. And I think I like that message a lot. I did. So, if you asked me this question when I was a player, I would have said, it's Bush League. You don't bunt up 9-0, right? That's what I would have said, because that's what I was told. When I played in 2000, I was drafted in 2006, played till 2013. That's the way we were told. I had many times I did things and I was told, that's not the way we do it at the major league level. You don't do that. That's showing up a team. Not just me personally. I've been told a few of those things. I've heard other players be told. I've been told, the entire team has been told, that's not what we do. We don't bunt there. We don't steal here. You don't do this. You don't do that. I told you guys a story. I ran early in my career through the first base bag and I was safe. I hit a ball. Troy Tulowitzki did a jump throw. I beat it out. And as I beat it out, I yelled save because I was excited because I got a hit in the major leagues, which is really hard to do. And, our first base coach said, don't do that. I said, we don't do that here at this level, and, I don't know. So we were told that a lot back in the day. And I think things have changed. I think, managers like Gabe Kapler, who is not afraid to go against some of the conventional wisdom. I think that is actually good for the game, because I do think some of the unwritten rules, now that I've been out of the game for a while, are kind of silly, right? So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. We'll talk to you later. If you've got hitters that you're looking to improve before the start of next season, this is essential for you. Matt Antonelli here, former major league player, first-round pick, and college coach. With this course, we're going to show you exactly, step-by-step, how to generate power, develop bat speed, and enhance swing mechanics. Regardless of your hitter's age, this course is going to deliver advanced hitting techniques that will allow any hitter to get better and make an impact at the plate this spring. We have a full catalog of training content that you can access from anywhere at any time. This course is perfect for players, parents, coaches, instructors, and more. It offers a comprehensive package of drills and techniques that you can directly implement. Our course has helped hitters all over the country at different competition levels, and the feedback that we've received has been outstanding. The work you put in now will drive your success at the plate this spring. Get the essential knowledge that you need to take your game to the next level.